Ah, wake up, wake up. It's the first of the month, so get up, get up, get up. Don't you remember? It's September. So, let's party on. Alright? Say that you will remember. But moving on, no. AEW Dynamite. Go home show before All Out this Sunday. Now, still go home show on Friday for Rampage, but tonight is Dynamite, the go home show. Yo, it's crazy of this date, though. 3 years ago today, in that very building was now the Now Arena. When I was there, it was the Sears Center, or, Sears Center Arena and whatnot. But 3 years ago today, All In first took place there. And again, yesterday at that same building, All Out was there on August the 31st. So, I'm not going to be going to this one this year, okay? I'm not. For many reasons. One, I was a bit late in tickets. Two, we were trying to choose with a group of people, but that never came in the flow. So like I said before, hey, I got to go to United Center. I got to go to Rampage. I got to see the Punk return. And that was a big thing. So at least I got to go somewhere as a consolation prize. But yeah, not going All Out this year. But still, 3 years ago today, All In had first started in that very building. So kind of crazy when you think about it. But yes, AEW Dynamite. Also, this is the 100th episode of AEW Dynamite. So, crazy. Like I said, 3 years ago, All In, and now we're at the 100th episode here. So, crazy how things work sometime, I guess. But yeah, Chi-Town, but technically not Chi-Town. It's in Hoffman Estates. So, I'm kind of glad I'm not going because it's a very far travel. Trust me, I've been there like 2 different times now. It's a very long way to get there, okay? Like, United Center, that's easy. That's in Chicago. Hoffman Estates, Now Arena, Sears Center Arena, that shit is a travel. You talk about the outskirts of Chicago, not in Chicago. So, that tells you something. But yeah, trust me, I've been there. I can tell you from first experience. But we do kick it off with Santana and Ortiz, having war paint on also, go against FTR. Even having Trunks, paying tribute to beautiful Bobby Eaton and whatnot. So that was good. I guess a shout out to the Midnight Express and everything. But yes, Santana Ortiz versus FTR. In a way, you would say a rematch, given what happened last time with the whole, Wheeler injury and whatnot. They had to end the match abruptly. This was a great way to start the show. This was tag team wrestling right here. And I enjoyed this match, okay? Honestly, this could have been on pay-per-view when you think about it. But this was a very great match. I enjoyed it. Santana Ortiz ended up picking up the win here against FTR. Getting their, I guess, double finish, like a double suplex onto Wheeler for the win. So I like this match a lot. This is something to actually go back and watch if you haven't seen it here. Like I said, it's a shame it didn't finish off last time, but I'm glad they gave these guys enough time out here. Almost like 20 minutes, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but I'm glad they got enough time out here. And, I'm glad no one didn't get hurt like last time also. So this was a very, very great tag team match and a great opener to kick off the show. So this was enjoyable. Even the crowd loved it. I know they had a promo from, Daniel Garcia and, Everrise in the back. Talking about, we're going to stop Darby as much as possible. CM Punk came out then. Of course, a big pop. Hometown crowd. Maybe home state. Well, it's close to Chicago, I guess. But CM Punk, big pop, of course. Cult of Personality. CM Punk chants and whatnot. And, he asked if you guys are sick of it yet? And, it's too good to be true right here. I just love coming out the Cult of Personality and just feeling all the love right now. And some could say they grow tired real fast, but he's enjoying this as long as he can right now. And, he is a little bit nervous about Sunday, about his match with Darby Allin. Even kind of scared. He hasn't been in the ring in over 7 years. Fans chanting, "You still got it." He's crossing his fingers or whatnot. But he made a promise to everyone that comes down that aisle. And then before he can say anything else, next you know, Garcia and 2.0 attack him. There's a 3-on-1. Darby and Sting come out for the save then. Everybody ends up hitting their finishers then. GTS, Scorpion Death Drop, and the Coffin Drop. You think they would probably save the GTS for the pay-per-view and whatnot. Especially, given the move, the move he hasn't done in 7 years on free TV. But You probably saved that for the pay-per-views. Like, hey, everybody's been waiting to see this finish. We haven't seen it in 7 years. You didn't even want to save that for the match. But, hey, we'll give you a preview right now on free TV, okay? But after everybody hit their finishes then, Punk and Darby had a stare down. Sting out on the mic. Basically, I have a lot of respect for you. Our paths have never crossed of all the years, in different companies we've been in. Finally, at least I got to see the GTS in front of my eyes. I got to see the coffin drop. And, the Stinger, doing a Scorpion death drop. And, clear traffic and everything. And no one's going to get in the way at this match at all out. People want to see this one-on-one. And I know you guys are ready. But Sting says, I'm going to stay out of this. Darby's going to go in on his own. So it's going to be you and Punk. Stinger's just going to stay in the locker room. So, yeah, I didn't think we were going to hear Sting on the mic here, but still, a good stare down, a quick way to, promote the match for this Sunday. We'll see these guys on Friday, I believe, on Rampage also. So we'll see what goes on there. MJF had a sit-down interview talking about Jericho. Our careers are somewhat parallel. He could be on the Mount Rushmore wrestling and whatnot. But now MJF says he's going to surpass him. He will fill his shoes. Even compared to Muhammad Ali, a guy past his prime, still staying in, taking unnecessary abuse, and look what happened to him. And that Jericho's in the same boat as him. He's a desperate grasp just to hold on to his glory and whatnot. It's going to be a privilege to take you have one of the greatest runs in history. But you've been in the spotlight for way too long, so now you are done, okay? And now I'm going to take it away from you. Good promo by MJF. My co said, about MJF, he's like the Bray Wyatt of AEW in a way. And I hope I'm saying this right. He's like the Bray Wyatt of AEW. He cuts all these great promos, right? But when the match comes, does it, what do you say? I'm going to pull it up. He could talk his ass off, but it doesn't mean shit. His is worse because he wins meaningless matches. I said, he beat Cody. He beat Jericho 3 times, so why does he need to beat him again anyways? That's a great question. But, he's talking about Cody, who hasn't beat Cody, he said. And whatnot. So he kind of makes a point. Here's a match that doesn't make sense right now. Orange Cassidy versus Jack Evans. And Jack Evans got a jobber entrance, by the way. But why do we need to see this match? First off, he beat Matt Hardy last week, right? So he beat the leader. Why is he now facing one of Matt Hardy's underlings? So it's like, you beat the leader. Who else do you need to beat? All the other guys are meaningless. So why do we need to see this match again? Why do we need to see this feud again in general? Because this doesn't make a lot of sense. All right, it doesn't. So I don't understand that. And here's the crazy thing about the match: it ended a picture-in-picture. So you didn't really see the finish if you were paying attention to the picture-in-picture. It just ended up in a rollout. A roll-up then. And then next you know, they sent all of the Matt Hardy squad out there and then, take them out and stuff. Take out Orange Cassidy and everything. Next thing you know, they send the Jungle Express out there, which is like, okay, it's 3 guys and 6 guys just jumped out of the ring, okay? I guess I maybe didn't see Yuta and Chucky T, but it's like, alright, 6 people jumping 1 guy, and then it's like, especially just in the Jungle Express, it's technically 2.5, because you said 2 guys and a fucking midget to the damn ring, so I don't see how much help that was gonna do, okay? As for MJF's promo, by the way, whoever was doing the camera work over there, it's like Kevin Dunn was like switching 15 different camera shots in 1 second, so what was up with that? But still, why did we need to see this match? Why is this match now on pay-per-view with both of these squads, okay? Matt Hardy, I like Matt Hardy, but let's be honest, this shit is not over. This group is not over. None of these guys are really over. Even when I was there, Matt Hardy wasn't even over, when I was at Rampage last week. So, I don't get that. So I would say Tony Khan, he does not really know how to book when it comes to that. My email Crow said that. But, hey, that's the Booker of the Year, folks. The Booker of the Year. But, once again, why did we need to see this match? Why did we need to see any of this? This was kind of a waste of time. Okay? Because I don't need to see Cassidy versus Jack Evans. He beat Matt Hardy already. Why do we need to see this? We got a quick Moxie and Satoshi Kojima promo. JR was in the ring. Talk about it was bittersweet to give his first interview in the ring under these circumstances. Apparently, they're secretly trying to fire JR without his notice. Apparently online, that's been going around. But that's a story for another day. he bring out Chris Jericho, which just was not much of an interview. He says Jericho's one of his longest-term wrestling friends. He only got to ask him one question, so it wasn't much of an interview. But Jericho said, welcome to Chicago is Jericho. You know, only a few miles away from the Allstate Arena, because that's where he first started. 22 years ago, apparently, in the WWF, when he first debuted. He was recruited by JR when he left WCW. And Jericho, you know, talk about the stipulation he put on himself, or he would never wrestle in AEW again. And it's a good question, and he answered it. Say MJF's a piece of shit. And, you know, we're similar in different ways. And he talked about, you got 3 victories over me right now. And he's bummed about those losses, but he took a chance when he first came to AEW and started this company. There was no guarantee of success, but we made it to 100 episodes and one of the hottest products around right now. And, you know, he could go on win more championships, have great matches, but he could live with himself if he can't beat MJF, and he has to. And he's taking a big risk doing this, because if he doesn't beat him, he'll go to that announce table and stay on Rampage for full time then. But Jericho says, you know, he doesn't want it to end, but he told MJF, you know, you know, he has to be the best to beat him right now, and he's going to break every bone in his body, and he told him Sunday, you know, he's going to beat him, and then he called him a prick. So, good Jericho promo, one of the better Jericho promos out there, but like I said, it wasn't much of an interview, because, you know, JR only asked one question, so boom. Darby had a quick video package about CM Punk, you know, 7 years ago, you know, he was 15, Punk was his favorite wrestler, so he's going to beat CM Punk in Chicago or die trying. Willie Hobbs went against, or Powerhouse Hobbs went against Brian Cage. Good match. I'm glad Hobbs get a win right here. Of course, the Team Taz stuff continues, and, you know, Hook and Ricky Starks got involved, and Hobbs ended up getting his finisher on him, so that wasn't bad. Malachi Black was in the back talking about, I guess, had a promo talking about Lee Johnson. Once again, why is he facing Cody's underlings? I don't even know. Now, here's something that doesn't make no sense to me. This fucking segment. QT and like 3-4 guys I've never even seen before. Who, it's like first it was Solo and Camarato. Go-Go's not there anymore. But we got these random 3-4 other big dudes out there calling out the Big Show. By the way, JR kept calling Big Show, not even Paul White. And Big Show just comes out. He clears all these guys in the ring. All these, like, it's like 6-7 of these guys. Even some big dudes, though. Clear all the QT's people out. Gone. Done. They're all gone, okay? They're just fucking gone. And then you send out Billy Gunn and his squad, the Gun Club. So I'm sitting there like, why are they out here? Big Show already cleared the ring. And then next thing you know, QT tries to come back with a chair. Billy gets the chair. He hits Big Show with it. So now Billy Gunn turned heel. Because here's what doesn't make sense. QT and them, we're all in the whole Nightmare family, right? Didn't QT betray Billy and them and beat them in a match one time when he betrayed the Nightmare family? So now Billy and his sons now have turned heel and joined QT. And it's like, it takes 12 fucking guys to beat the Big Show, apparently. And then Big Show, you know, QT and his little squad get back in there and hit like a diamond cutter on Big Show. And then so I don't understand this. I don't know why I need to see this match on Sunday. Why am I seeing QT on my TV? Why are we giving QT this much help? Why did Billy Gunn turn on him? Why Billy Gunn was betrayed by this guy? Why is he now heel? Why are his sons heel? None of this shit makes sense. Is he Mr. Ass again? I don't know. So, who the fuck were those guys with QT? Who were these guys? I don't understand why I should take this guy seriously being the Big Show this Sunday. Why? Dude, all these factions make no sense sometimes. Britt Baker was in the back talking about the Casino Battle Royale, talking about how, you know, Rebel and Jamie Hayter in. She even teased about the new contract, the free agent signing. Basically, this was a tease on Adam Cole, of course, saying she's extending deal with, you know, AEW. And that, you know, Hayter and Rebel going to be taking on Chris Statlander in a handicap match. Why would Chris Statlander agree to a handicap match, especially for a pay-per-view that Sunday? That makes no sense. Ty Conti went against Penelope Ford. By God, this match felt like it went on forever and it was not good. But apparently and this is my city too, but these motherfuckers are chanting, this is awesome. What was awesome about that match? That wasn't a really good match and went on too long. Excuse me. It went on way too damn long. I need some water after that. It went on too damn long. The bunny is still involved. This didn't look good. Shit, this was almost as bad as the one they had on Rampage the other night. And I'm sitting there like, what was awesome about this match? Ty Conti got the roll up, and the next thing you know, Ford and Bunny are beating her down, and then the music hits. Everybody stops, looks at the entranceway. Conti smiling, and Anna Jay returns. You know, we haven't seen her in a while, so Anna Jay is back. But this match was not good. I don't understand why people chanted, "This is awesome." That didn't make sense. Thunder Rosa was being interviewed in the back until Jade Cargo and Nyla Rose showed up and started beating up Thunder Rosa. And then since they're on the Casino Battle Royale, some of those punches look really bad, by the way. In the main event, we got the Lucha Brothers and the Jungle Express versus the Elite of the Young Bucks and Gallows and Anderson, the Good Brothers. Listen, the main event match wasn't bad. A good tag match. I don't understand why the faces, not the faces, but the heels lost to the faces clean, by the way. They were getting the Meltzer driver onto Phoenix for the win, so I didn't think that makes sense. Omega and Don Callis came back down, and then they're beating up everybody in the ring. They're beating up Luchasaurus and all them, beating up, Jungle Boy, putting through tables and all that stuff. And the Lucha Brothers just beating the hell out of them. Christian is the only person to come out for the save. Christian tried to get Omega, and Omega's on the microphone trying to narrate this stuff. That didn't sound good, by the way, also. Especially giving Kenny Omega a microphone. And then Omega talked about Tony Khan. We talk about the video game and the ratings and whatnot. But Callis is in the control room now, so he's got the keys. So they bring this big-ass cage. They got a very big cage, by the way. I haven't seen that since the Wardlow and Cody match, but that's a very big cage. And then, they're still beating the hell out of them. I guess they called for reinforcements. These ain't the best reinforcements. You bring out, Dante Martin, Kazarian, Marco Stuntgrove there, which, by the way, I would have laughed if he even got in the ring. What was he really going to do to anybody? I think Orange Cassidy, dude, this is not the best reinforcements to send. And they use the cold spray to, hold them off and kendo sticks. And then, Omega's still talking. Then they're super kicking the hell out of Lucha Brothers. And then they beat the hell out of Christian with kendo sticks at the BT trigger on him. And Kenny is still talking. Not the best ending to go with. It went too damn long. Okay? It went too long. It started to drag after the main event. The beatdown wasn't the best of beatdowns. Probably didn't do this earlier in the weeks or whatnot. But this wasn't the best go-home show, to be honest. After the FTR and, Santana Ortiz match and the CM Punk segment, that's where the show peaked from there, and everything else started to go down. It was matches we didn't need to see. It was some stuff that didn't really have nothing to do with the pay-per-view this Sunday. Stuff that wasn't really that good, didn't make sense. Why are some guys turning heel at the last second? Why am I seeing Orange Cassidy and Jack Evans on here? Why a lot of things? That ending segment wasn't even good as a go-home show. So, right after, I said, the tag match and the CM Punk, promo, the show was done. It peaked from there. It wasn't a good go-home show. I don't know what was going on with that, but it was just too much bullshit in between after that, so I don't think it was that good. This was not a really good go-home show. Hopefully Rampage makes up for that. Hope it will, maybe, but this was not the best way to end off a go-home show before one of your big pay-per-views in the next few days on Sunday. So, yeah, after Punk, it's just like the United Center. It's like last week at Rampage. After CM Punk and them, it peaked. It peaked. It all peaked from there. So what does that tell you? What the fuck does that tell you, huh? Man, this is some crazy shit, okay? I don't understand this show sometimes. I really don't. So, hey, man, All Out is coming. I don't know. We'll see what happens, but I'm done with this review. Tell me what you think about AEW tonight in this go-home show before All Out, because I don't think it was really that good, especially the ending part before getting to Sunday. But, hey, we still got Rampage on Friday, so we'll see how that goes. But I'm out of here. Comment, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at 100Night890. I will be back for an Impact review tomorrow night, hopefully. So, yeah, I'm out. Follow me on Twitter at 100Night890. I think I already said that. I'll repeat myself. See you guys later. Peace.